Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, sometimes I do a guide because I'm like, viewers will want to see this. Viewers are going to want to see what I've got to say on this one. Sometimes I do a guide because I'm really excited to try somebody out and I just really want to play test them. And then sometimes I'm forced to do a guide. And this is one of those videos. I am forced into it by my stream. Faceless one. The Faceless. The dude that won't show his face. Blatantly a drug dealer with his little satchels here. So stream forced me into doing a Faceless guide. And I figured, you know what? I'll wait till the faction war opens for Night Revs to do this because it's probably his best spot other than the arena. He's super niche, but he's also one of the hardest hitting champions in the game. So what we're going to do, we're going to build him out. Try him out. First time I've ever used one. I've always kind of vowed I will not use this Faceless fella. Show your face, friend. Show your face. Let's get him built. Okay then, so let's get into his skills. One of the things I just find myself doing now, and you can do it as well, we've got the, on the membership page, champion lookup. Any former member can do this. You can just grab yourself the champion and just get a feel for, are they going to do damage? So Faces we're expecting to do damage, but it's interesting to know whether his A1 and A2 also do some good damage. So A1 it's saying is average damage, A2 is saying it's strong, and then the A3 is saying it's godlike. So it's all about that A3. Although we've got a good multiplier on the A2, it doesn't do the ignore defense, which is what's pulling the godlike stat up for A3. So A1 is not going to do a lot, and it's got no utility. So a chance to do an extra hit, 15%, is too low to really rely on that in any sort of content. So 15% extra hit is kind of a weak A1. A2 basically puts increased crit rate on your champion. This would be nice if it was on for 3 turns and it's on a 3-turn cooldown. Basically, that means you could rely on it being up the entire time and you could build him with 70% crit rate. But you can't do that, because you need crit rate for his A3, and if you build him with 70% crit rate, I think you're going to do yourself an injustice. So for me, it's almost like that's not there. Therefore, there's no utility. Therefore, it's just a straight hit, in my opinion. You guys might disagree. I feel like this is just not really worth including in his kit. Which means then, he's all about this. He's all about his A3, but his A3, do not write it off. It is a smack. Also, it ignores shields and ignores block damage buffs. So there's certain niche times when this guy can come in and absolutely annihilate a tank or annihilate a team that's putting block damage on. For faction wars, he's one of the hardest hitters and one of the best champions to get you through some of those really hard waves and also do a ton of damage on the boss. So he's also got his aura, attacking all battles. It's kind of like a weak source aura. So yeah, he's a funny champion. He's more like building when you're either trying to beat Night Revs or when you're looking for niche arena picks that could go and one-shot somebody. And that's when he comes in good. In terms of masteries then, what have I done? Am I in the way? Not really. I think I'm okay this time. So because he already ignores defense with that A3, we don't need Helm Smasher. Don't need it. So we're going into Flawless Execution. One of those champions that Flawless Execution is better on. I've gone down the lines of trying to get myself, bring it down, 6% more damage when I'm attacking people with max HP. I want Ruthless Ambush. I'm going to be pairing him with Miscreated Monster for Faction Wars, so I've gone for Opportunist, more damage when people are stunned. And then I've taken Blood Shield really because I want a bit more survivability with him. His base stats are quite low for defensive stats, so this just gives me a decent shield. And then he doesn't need any accuracy in his kit, so we've got defensive tree for secondary tree. In terms of how I geared him then, he doesn't need gear like Savage to hit hard. Savage would make no difference to him. So we've gone for random sets, just trying to get his crit rate to 100, high crit damage, reasonable speed, and a high attack. So basically he's got a high base anyway, so we've taken about 3 times his base attack, and we've done about 3.5 multiplier on crit. So it's around the right place. If I was really optimizing this fully, I'd probably take a bit more attack and a little less crit damage, but he should be in good spot. And to do that, I've gone crit damage on the gloves, we've done attack percentage on the chest, we've done attack percent on the boots, and then I've basically been looking for crit, speed, and crit damage on the other pieces. We've got a reasonable amount of HP, 36k, 1.7k defense is a bit low, but his base defense is super low, 730. So it's hard to make him survive, to give him survivability. In terms of accessories, I've done attack, crit damage, attack. Now, if I was changing my mindset a little bit here and be thinking, I just want to keep him alive, I probably would switch this out to a defense ring, and I probably would switch this to defense banner as well. Because I think we've got way more than we need in terms of damage. But we're going to try him like this first and see how it goes. And then we'll tweak his build if we need to. But we're going to dive straight into Faction War 21. So in terms of other champs that we're going to bring into the mix then, I'm going to bring in the Miscreated Monster. He's in Immortal gear with some life. I'm going to be bringing in my stun set Sanacia. So she is in stun set, going quite quick. A reasonable amount of damage, but not a lot of damage. We're going to be bringing in Golden Reaper for our speed. So just speed gear. Pretty fast, quite tanky, good accuracy to land her decrease attack. And then I'm going to bring in a Whirlim. I've literally never used a Whirlim on my account, so I figured why not bring in a Whirlim, see what he's all about. And we're going to be bringing in a Burdroth as well. Burdroth, sorry. Who is going to be a bit of a protector. So normally I would run this team here. We're going to change it up, get Faceless in, get Burdroth in, and should be good to go. So we could bring him in here. No, it's only arena, sorry. I could get more accuracy here, or I could go for more health. I think we just go for more health. This boss is tough. This boss is really difficult. Basically, if you don't have a Tomb Lord, level 21 is really hard. In fact, I might even just do this switch. Get my Doom Priest in to cleanse some debuffs. I think that's better. Yeah, basically 21's very difficult. It's a really tough fight, and most people struggle with it. So what we're going to do, we're going to increase our speed. We're going to just try and get stuns off. So with my Sanacia, just A1s. A1s, try and get stuns, didn't get any. A2 with Miscreated Monster, try and get stuns. Okay, so we've got 4 stuns. So, as I said earlier, basically Faceless is all about his A3. That's where his damage comes from. If I aim for one of these stun characters, I'm going to do more damage because I get an extra 12% damage from his mastery. So I'm going to try and take one of these martyrs out as quickly as I can. So we're going to A3 here. Oh, it's 84k. That is good. And that's without the increased attack on. So, I mean, in fairness, he's a good hitter. He hits hard. And that's why people do tend to like him. But let's see if we can just take him out of the game. So A2 then, let's see what this is going to do. This does not have the same sort of ignore defense setup, so we're going to go for it here. We do have an increased attack on now. 37k A2 is pretty good. Compared to this this faction, it's really good. We're going to take Martyr out of the game. A1 again here, just try for stuns. Didn't get a single stun again. We're going to try... I think we're going to try and stun here. Speed up again, and you see we're just rotating the abilities. A3 is back, so we're going to try and take this Martyr out next. With increased attack up as well this time. Oh, 115k. That's why he's good. That is what he's in the team for. 115. There's literally no one else of that sort of level in this team. And see, she keeps giving him reduced cooldowns, which is actually awesome. So what I can do now is I can start to save abilities. I can start to get to the point where I'm saving myself for round 2, because round 2 is tough as well. And that's the way you should run Faction Wars. Get your teams to the point where they can comfortably win. I'm a bit worried about this guy nuking us all, actually, but should be all right. Gonna A2 it on him. Not quite enough to kill him, but he's pretty low. feel like my stun set's not working on Sinacia, but we got through. There we go. We got a stun off. That's good. A1 12k from Faceless. Not bad. Okay, so I've got to be careful on this wave. Any buffs I put on are going to throw my turn meter backwards. So I actually don't want to increase speed straight away. I actually want to try and get decreased attack on the 2 damage dealers like this. We're going to A1 again with Sinacia and just try and get that stun off. Stun somewhere. Okay, we've got stun on Errol. That's good. Stuns as well from Miscreant Monster would be good. Got 1, 2. So basically what I need to do is I need to take one of these Valks out. If they'd already done their shield ability, we would be ignoring that shield, which is why he's so cool. But we're going to try and take one of these out. Oh, 81k. There they go. I guess I may as well just increase my attack, because either way, these are going next. So let's use this as the time to change turn meter. Get my increased attack out. I'm going to increase my speed as well. I think I'm going to try and put his skills on cooldown. I got resisted, but I got a stun off. That's good, actually. Got my stun off. That was lucky. So I'm going to protect my team here. And then we're just going to A1 on the person that's stunned. Just basically trying to make sure we don't take needless damage. All the A1s go on the stun champ. I can just spread the HP around my team. Sinacia does that. Nice, we've got a fear off there. That's good. Keep the damage going in there. And again. Basically waiting for Faceless' A3 to come back. Once that's back, we nuke another one. And that's why he's so good for this level. Like, these Valk waves are hard. Let's hope we get a stun off somewhere. Fears are going off at least. Okay, we've got some fears. That's good. Speed ourselves up. Try for more stuns. Got one more. That's good. I'm going to increase my attack. Again, it's pushing me back because of their passives, but it's probably worth doing. Okay, so we've got a stunned one over here, but she's going to go anyway in a minute. So I'm going to use... Or shall I? Doesn't matter. She's going to go now. I'm going to go here. Ooh, another one down. Another one down. Decrease attack off. And at this point, we're pretty much safe. Don't have enough accuracy on this Sinacia, obviously. We're pretty much safe now. So let's try and take out Big Boy so that he doesn't do his annoying unkillable. There he goes. Trying to kill Errol now. Errol's the only threat really now to being able to stop me from free keying. Like, Valk is hard, but she won't stop me from free keying. She can't one-shot anyone. Is this enough? No. Stun anywhere? Oh, he's going to get a go. That's not much, though. That's fine. So, wave 2 done. And wave 2 is the hard wave. So, now we're on to the boss. And the boss is, I mean, still not easy, but I'd say this wave is harder than the boss. So, we just A1 through. Make sure we save all our abilities for the boss. And there we go. On to the boss fight. Now, this boss, what's he do? He basically got to kill him twice. So, when he gets to about a quarter health, he uses his Meddle with Fate and steals somebody's HP. He's going to basically one-shot somebody down to a really low amount of health. So, we just need to be aware of that. Because we don't have any turn meter control at all, there's not even any point trying to stop that. You've just got to allow for it and then go at him again. He's got an A2, which attacks all enemies, steals all of my buffs, then transfers debuffs on him to you. So you kind of don't want to debuff him too much. It's on a, 3-turn cooldown. So the main thing you want to do is make sure you don't use all of your buffs so that he steals them. So wait for that to go on cooldown, then you buff, do your damage, stop buffing again, wait for it to come off cooldown. And he's got this here. Attacks all enemies, 25% chance to put fear on everybody. Chance increases for every buff that he's got. So the main thing you want to do is kill the 2 ads as quick as you can. It's all about killing the 2 ads and controlling them, and then turn your attention onto the boss. So you see I've stunned up the 2 ads. I'm going to target the ads with his A3 here. 89k, that's good. I'm not going to use any buffs. I'm just going to keep focusing the ads. He's going to steal my shields. Doesn't matter, I'm not attacking him anyway. Now we can use buffs. Good thing about Doom Priest here is she is going to cleanse the buffs off your team. We'll just attack the boss by mistake. She's going to cleanse these debuffs off you. See, we're just working our way through. Get our increased attack up now. Double hit. Oh no, single hit, sorry. Try and land another stun, we got it. So we can focus here now because he's got longer to go. We're going to go A3 again and 130k. Good damage, good damage. That's why he's good here. So he's good on the waves and he's good on the boss fight as well. Don't even need to use our stun, so we're going to save that. We've still got another 2 turns yet, so we're going to keep increasing our speed. Try and rotate our abilities back around again. A1, nearly dead there. Finish her off. Dead. She's not coming back. A2, get decreased attack on the boss for when he does his hits. Now we need to be careful because anything I do in terms of buffing or debuffing is going to come back to him. So I don't want to do any like increased attack or any increased crit rate, anything like that would be nasty. So we're just going to A1. A1 it up. And at this point now, it's just kill him once and then kill him twice. Control your buffs. Make sure you don't do anything silly. So I'm not going to put my buff up. I'm going to A3 though because it's going to do a nice chunky hit, 78k. Mirror Universe. Okay, he's putting decreased attack on me. My Doom Priest will cleanse that anyway, and now we can start buffing again. So you see how it works. I can equalize my health and just heal everyone up. Get my buffs off. And then basically from here, as long as you're not silly, the only danger now is when he does his swap health. So you keep your decreased attack on him if you can. Go with your hardest hits. Got loads of time before he's going to use his ability again. Miniature shields, may as well take it. In fact, it's probably a mistake because he's going to steal that from us when he next has his turn. But we've still got 2 turns on this, so we'll keep going. A3 now, what have we got? 106k, and that's what he's in there for. That is exactly what he's in there for. So we're just going to work our way through. I'm going to kill him once, we'll get him low, and then I'll bring you back in. So you see, he's just done his health swap. He's stolen my Miscreated Monster's health. And he's full health again. And basically at this point now, we just got to kill him again. So I can equalize my health here, which is really such a great skill from Sinacia. I feel like it's a bit broken, because it equalizes everybody up to basically full health. Here we have it. Killing blow. 14 minutes of my life. Down the Swanee. But what has he done? 1.8 million versus anyone else 500,000. He's the nuke, which is super cool. You know what? If he would show his face, I might have more time for the fella. Let's have a look at him in the arena. Okay then, when we're talking about arena teams, we want to be looking for a tank team. Faceless is only really useful against tank teams. So I'm looking at like an Arb to make me go fast, although maybe I do need it. They're probably quite quick. An Arbiter, a couple of one-shot champs, and then a turn meter control champion. That's how I would play this. Or you could play like a Cardinal team where you pick up your one-shotters and they take people down. So we're going to speed up. We're going to drop turn meter from everyone. We're going to one-shot here. I mean, I need to one-shot the Duchess because Duchess is going to be 115k. Down she goes. She's going to be the most annoying champion. I think I probably want to one-shot the Martyr so we don't have all those counterattacks going off. 212k. Raw Huntsman here. If I do this ability, Lydia just picks everyone up. Lydia's actually quite difficult to deal with. She's going to drop our defense. It's a big hit there. Now we're going to go in for the stun. We've got 1 stun off. We've got 1 decreased speed off. I can't resurrect here, so I've just got to play this out now. These guys are actually... This is a really well-built team. So we're going to go in and just try and get some damage off on Raz. AoE hits, down they go. And that's not an easy fight to win. That's not an easy fight to win. So, look, I've shown you 2 areas of the game. I honestly think outside of that, Faceless is beyond average. Like, he can come in and do single target damage anywhere because of the way his kit works. But honestly, outside of Faction Wars and Arena, I wouldn't build him. But for those 2 kind of spots, he's actually pretty damn strong. So there you have it, guys. Faceless. They've made me build him. We've got it done. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you later.